Hello everyone. If you love udon noodles, here another version of it. Shrimp udon noodles soup. Can you see it's so beautiful and looks delicious? If you given one bowl of this, you will be satisfied. Welcome to SaigoncookTravel. I am Saigon Cook. So the recipe I will put in the description box below. In this soup, I will use two kinds of shrimps. They are all fresh shrimps, but one I will boil and devein later, and the half of it I will do I make the base out of it, and we will cook in hot broth later. This is the variety comes from the original crab udon soup. But if you cannot find crabs or they are too expensive, you can do shrimp like I do, and the original flavor you won't miss at all. So I show you how to devein the shrimp now. First you use the toothpick and pop through and remove the intestine tracts. Sometimes they have two, one on top and one at the bottom. And then you go around and remove the shells. Don't throw those shells away, because we will use them to flavor the stock later. The stock I used was cooked in pork bones, but you can use any stock from chicken, from pork. We Vietnamese people, we love udon noodles, and the traditional only white udon noodles with pork leg soup. And if you follow me, you know that I just recently made that soup. If you prefer to go back and make it again, please, you will be welcome. Now I begin to devein the cooked shrimps. The same thing that you will do with the raw shrimps. I like two ways to present the shrimps so that they are look nice, catch your eyes, and taste different in every application. The original recipe for this soup is from crab. I like to do raw crabs and remove and boil them and extract the meat. That's the best crabs meat ever, but in America, not easy. It's not easy that you can find crabs for your liking, and to buy the stuff in the can. They are not so good and also very expensive. Before I making this soup, I went shopping at Walmart and I was stunned because a can of crab meat, $50. It was like $20 before. Now it's $50. I was so stunned. And then I decided that I would do shrimp instead. Now you saw me remove the moisture from the shrimp. That's the key, because you want your base, your shrimp base, binding. The good thing about seafood, when they are fresh, they are binding to each other, and that texture is sought after texture. People don't eat, our people don't eat falling apart seafood. They want binding, bouncing the seafood texture. So I use my meat mallet to bound my shrimp. You can put your shrimp into mortar and pestle and pound them. But I am lazy to take out mortar and pestle, and then I need to wash one more thing. So I just use two saran wrap to cover the shrimp over my board, cutting board, and I use a meat mallet to pound them. You can see the key that I remove the water. As a result, now my shrimp base is binding. You can see, you can feel in my hands that I treat it very well. I kneaded it and I go it around, and I bounce the base onto my cutting board. After I'm satisfied, I mix it with the pork base. You can use a pork base or you can use ground pork. It depends on the level of variety you like. When you use pork base together with shrimp base, they bind to each other and they make very, very nice texture that everybody love. Now after we did this, we will let it rest for a little, and we get the stock cooking. I need my stock boiling before I can add this to the broth. So at this point, you can make it a big piece and drop them at the same time, or you use a spoonful. So I chose the method of dropping a spoonful, like a original recipe the Huế people, the central region Vietnam, they do in this way. Now I chop my green onion and cilantro for garnish, and I also have the chili. You can see the orange yellow chili right there. I don't know what the name of this chili. I bought a, a chili plants from Lowe's, and I thought I read it jalapeno, but apparently I taste my chili no heat at all. It just have color, that's all. But I don't mind in this application because we just need it to be garnished. I just score on top. Now my stock, like I said, my stock is pork stock with shrimp shell in it and some onion and celeries and shallots. Now I strain my stock. You can strain through the strainer, but I use my ladle. And now my stock is boiling, and I rub a spoonful, each spoonfuls into it. And to season my broth is a very simple seasoning: salt, ground black pepper, and fish sauce. And you can see that my shrimp pieces appear floating on top. Now is the time I drop my udon noodle in. So these noodles need to be velvety thick. So I make a slurry from tapioca flour with some water, and I drop it in and I let it boil, because if your broth doesn't boil, you don't know how thickened your broth is. And at this point you can decide you like very thick or just a little thick. So I use 1 tablespoon of tapioca flour and 1 tablespoon of water. But this a little thin to me, so I will double my tapioca flour. And that's it. And now I sprinkle my garnish green onion and cilantro. And that's it. Oh, one more thing. I drop in my annatto oil. That is the orange color oil. And that's it. Don't you think it looks so good? And I'm ready to eat now. Let's present onto the bowl. And you will see I scoop out my noodles, and then together with it, with noodles or shrimp pieces. I hope you can see, because that is a spoonful of shrimp base, shrimp and meat base. It will make floats like this. Now I think I'm happy with this. The next one will be present the shrimp on top. Let me take my chopsticks. And I think I will go around for my shrimp to make some pattern. Is we eat with our eyes first, so let's make it a little beautiful. And I think let's put one more shrimp here. And that's it. And we sprinkle the green onion and cilantro. If you cannot enjoy the raw onion here, you can drop in the hot pot and scoop it out. But I like the heat in the bowl now. It will cook a little bit. So with this udon noodle soups, I can enjoy it with a squeeze of lime and some chili. And you need a small bowl of fish sauce so that you can dip your shrimp or season more a little bit on top of the soup so that the aroma bursts. That's it. I invite you to join me to enjoy the soup. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my video. Please like, share, and please subscribe. It means a lot to me. You are the reason I'm here. If I know anything, I will share with you in my videos. And please come back soon to see more. I have a lot to show. Bye bye.